Hello, sports fans, and welcome to another episode of Vanderbilt Dynasty. We are 2-1, coming off a 31-28 win over Georgia State, and we now have to play our first conference game of the season, and it's going to be a challenge playing the 19th ranked Missouri Tigers. They're also 2-1, but obviously they're going to be a lot better than us. As if you look at Missouri, let's see who they played. So Missouri, they're 2-1 they lost to BC and it wasn't close. Wow, okay. But they beat FCS Midwest, Buffalo, and then somehow lost to Boston College and it wasn't close. So maybe they'll lose to us too. I mean, who really knows, but that is a bad loss. But also we have 10 coach points to spend, so let's see if we can spend anything here. Tactician we can buy. We could also do stuff in Recruiter, as well as inside of Motivator. Don't think we're going to spend anything inside Motivator at the moment. And let's just check Recruiting for a second. Think we're going to go just buy two of these. I'll do running back. Actually, let's do offensive line and receiver. Or receiver / tight end. But that's how we'll spend our recruiting points. And speaking of recruiting, let's get to it. Not really sure how much recruiting I'm going to show this week. So our top target continues to be Darren Hall. He has us inside our top 5. We're really the only team to be recruiting him at the moment. And I figured out why there might be teams who aren't going after him. He's only 5'11", 229. That's kind of small for a linebacker. So that could be the reason, but he's still going to be a great player if he ends up coming to Vanderbilt, because we're Vanderbilt and we're pretty bad. So I want to schedule a visit for this quarterback prospect, Roland McGinn, but it doesn't seem to be letting me. It says visit unavailable, and it will become available once the recruit is narrowed down to his top 5 schools. But Tulane is already scheduled a visit, and he's narrowed it down to top 5, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. But that's very frustrating. Alright, so I've finished with all our hours recruiting. Not a whole ton of new stuff, although there is a few players I wanted to point out. These receivers don't seem amazing, but none of them seem terrible either. The hope is to get at least one of them. We need a couple receivers on this team. Offensive tackle Sergio Kraft seems pretty good. Someone who's been recently added to my scouting board. Seems like he could be a good player. 86 strength. Seems to have really good run blocking and good pass blocking as well, although we don't know the exact number. But seems to be pretty good, and we currently lead for him. And we are one of 3 teams to offer him a scholarship. Alex Ellis is another player. Seems pretty good. He's a left guard. We are, again, one of 2 teams to offer him a scholarship, us in Illinois. But he seems good. I don't think his pass block is going to be too high, but I think he should be a solid player. 73 run block, has 82 run block power, 90 strength. Again, I don't think pass block will be too high, 74 pass block power, but he seems like he could be another good player. And center George DeBeer seems like he's okay. He's listed as a bust. Not a great pass blocker at 65 pass block. 71 run block is nothing too great, but he seems like he could be decent. And we're currently second behind Ole Miss. I really don't love our chance of getting him right now. Doug Olbrich is another player who seems quite good. We are the only team to have offered him a scholarship and have quite a big lead among any other team. But he seems like he could be pretty good. 81 power moves, 88 strength, and it seems like he could be a good interior defensive lineman. But that's all for scouting today, and let's get into this week's game where we play number 19 Missouri. They are much better than us, a full 4 overall better, overall, as well as offensively, and 3 better defensively. So it's not going to be easy, but hopefully we can, even if we don't win, play a competitive game. We're going to kick off to begin this game. So we'll get the ball to begin the second half. That's actually how I prefer it. But against Missouri, they'll get the ball first, and they'll have space on kick return up to the 19-yard line. And that is where the Missouri offense will take over. So 1st and 10 from the 19. They'll start off with a run running left, and we'll take them down following a pickup of 3. Martell Height, sophomore corner with the tackle. Here is a 2nd and 7. They'll go back to the ground. Patterson thought I had a lane. He ended up getting blocked. And they will give him enough for a first down. Forward progress gets him the first. And 2 plays and a Missouri first down. Here's a 1st and 10 from their own 29. They'll go back to the ground. And another good run. We'll pick up 6. We've had trouble stopping him so far. 2nd and 4. Here's another run. The outside, Fournette unable to take him down. Eventually we'll stop him, but 4 runs, 2 first downs and still yet to throw the ball. So 1st and 10 from the 40. Now they'll throw for the first time. Over the middle, knocked down, incomplete. Nice play by Cowan. And Brady Cook, incomplete on his first pass attempt. They'll go back to the ground, looking for space. He's going to find some. And a pickup of 9 to make a 3rd and 1. Love to get a stop here. They're going to go I formation. 3rd and 1. I actually thought they were going to go play action there. They ran the ball. And shocking, another good run. And a first down. Our 3rd down defense so far in Vanderbilt Dynasty has been really bad. There's another run. Patterson can't wrap up. Carter comes up to make the tackle. So here is... I really don't like playing man coverage. So we'll just use this zone over the middle. Underneath. That's caught for another first down. 4th first down of this opening drive for Missouri. And they're moving the ball effectively. And taking a lot of time off the clock on their opening drive. I'm stuck on a lineman here. Oh, we got to him. We'll get the throw off into the flat. C.J. Taylor makes the tackle after a pickup of 3. So here's a 2nd and 7. We'll go back to the ground. And it's going to be stopped short for a 3rd and 1. Going to send some pressure. Here's the 11th play of this first drive. They're going to run the ball. Stop him! 4th and inches. Oh, they might go for that. They're going to line up to kick a field goal, but what a stop for our defense. Forces a 4th and inches. The field goal on the way is good. But that's a win for us, keeping them out of the end zone in their first drive. Ends up being a 12-play, 61-yard drive. It takes almost 6 minutes off the clock. But that's a good drive for us defensively. Even though they move the ball, to hold them to 3 is a win. So here comes Nate Johnson and our offense for our first possession of this game. Put up 31 in last week's game against Georgia State. Tight end in the flat, doesn't have much space after the catch, just 2. Go to the ground with Alexander. Bounces outside. Alexander got blocking on the outside as well. Alexander with a first down to the 40. And a good run from him on his first carry. 285 yards, 4 touchdowns for him on the season. Just check down to him here for a pickup of 3. Didn't love what I saw on the outside. Here's a 2nd and 7. Up the middle, Alexander, another first down. Into the secondary. Alexander inside Missouri territory to the 44. And he's gotten off to a good start in this game. Pressured here. Tried to just throw it away. Doesn't work, and a big loss of 11 on the first down sack. So here's a 2nd and 21. Here comes a blitz. Get it out quickly. Bell underneath. He's got space after the catch. Oh, what a move to get past him. He's got a first down. And a nice catch and run from Micah Bell. On 2nd and very long. His first catch of the game. So here's a 1st and 10. From the 33. Pressured. Just get rid of it into the flat again. Here's Spence with his 2nd catch. He's got 7 yards, and that brings us to the end of the first quarter. Both teams with long drives in the first quarter. But we're moving the ball, and that's all you can ask for. And our defense held them to 3. Not the worst start you could ask for. Actually, I would say a pretty good start. Here's a 2nd and 5. We switch to a run here. Tried to cut up the middle, got stuck on our lineman. And Alexander ends up losing 2. So here's a 3rd and 7. Empty backfield for Nate Johnson. Underneath, Bell's got plenty of space. And he's got a first down to the 16-yard line. And our offense looked pretty good to start this game. It was too indecisive. Oh, we break the tackle. Young tries to get the edge. He can't. And it brings up a 2nd and 4. I thought we were not going anywhere because I was too indecisive inside, outside. But we end up picking up 6 to make it 2nd and 4. Rolling. Just going to take this with Johnson. And he's in for a Vanderbilt touchdown. We lead this one 6-3 after Nate Johnson with his 4th rushing touchdown of the season. And we lead the number 19 ranked Missouri Tigers at Missouri. Oh no. I just missed the extra point. That was not good. But the good news is we do lead this one 6-3, although should be 7. Takes a touchback and comes out to 25. I don't know how, but it feels like our clock got somehow messed up. I feel the possessions are going so very slowly, but quickly at the same time, because each team had 1 possession in the first quarter. We end up with a good stop there on first down. And here is a 2nd and 8. Oh, that was probably my bad. Patterson makes a nice tackle. Here's a 3rd and 4. So here's a 3rd and 4. Big opportunity for us to get a stop and force a 3 and out, although going to be pretty tough to do. 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw to the outside. Knocked down, incomplete. Nice play made by Randon Fournette. And we force a 3 and out. And what a start for our defense. The punt is a short punt. We'll call for a fair catch and take it to 35. And we still lead this one 6-3. And let's see what our offense has in store for our second possession. Johnson nowhere to go. 2nd and 10. Oh, sorry, Alexander, I meant. Pressure, don't like this. Again, I tried to throw it away. I was just trying to buy space to throw it away, but that doesn't work. And here is a 3rd and very long. 3rd and 23. Converted a 2nd and 21 before. Let's see if we can do another 3rd. Oh, Alexander, he got bumped. And he's now going to get caught from behind. Only picks up a yard. So, we go 3 and out right after our defense forces a 3 and out. Oh no, my tackling is so bad. A great return there. Luther Burden gets up to the Vanderbilt 46. So 4:15 to go in the 2nd quarter. We lead this one 6-3. And Missouri with the football, excellent starting field position. The handoff, Patterson is there. And we'll take him down after picking up 2. Then the safety blitz here. I'm going to keep Patterson in coverage here. Here's a delayed handoff. Oh, what a tackle! Damian Riddick with the tackle for Wallace. Wallace of 2. He got off that block in the blink of an eye. And here's a 3rd and 10. Let's see if we can force back-to-back 3 and outs. Pressured, incomplete. Let's go. And we're going to force back-to-back 3 and outs against this Missouri offense. I'm going to come after the punt. Let's see if we can get any pressure on it. Nah, not really. Headed towards the sideline. Didn't call for a fair catch or want to catch it, but we call for a fair catch at the 15. Now that I think about it, that's probably a good thing we caught it. Otherwise, that's going to bounce out of bounds inside the 10. So 3:14 to go. Almost sure I pressed a different play. Alexander, with some space, he'll find 5 yards on 1st down. Alexander again, he's got a lot of space here. Alexander with a 1st down. Up to the 30. I just realized something. Our accelerated clock is going down to about 15. It's set to go to 25. That's probably why it feels like this is going so fast. Over the middle, incomplete. Hit as we throw. Not even get much on the throw, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning here in the 1st half. So here's a 2nd and 10. Gillespie with space in the flat. And he'll get 5 yards. Minute 53 left in the 1st half. Here comes a blitz. Got to get rid of it quickly. Underneath, Wiley makes the catch. Should have thrown it further down the field. And we're forced to punt here. Oh, we got roughed. They roughed the punter. And that's going to give us a fresh set of downs. This is going to be a roughing the punter. Let's go. Obviously, we will accept that. Extends our drive. Puts us inside Missouri territory at the 48. With a little over 90 seconds to go in the 1st half. Just didn't love anything there. Outside, inside, didn't look good for anything. Now we have a minute 25 left. Clock running. Catch that. There we go. Lead him up the field. And we got a 1st down inside the red zone to the 19. Not even sure who Ethan Carey is. I've never seen him play for us, but he makes a nice catch. Nice adjustment to the ball as well. First and 10, minute 10 to go from the 19. Oh, I threw the wrong player. I wanted to hit Y, which was Cheryl underneath. Ends up being incomplete, otherwise that could have been a disaster. Throw to Bell on the outside. He's got a blocker. He's got a first down. First and goal at the 7. 1:03 left in the first half. We got time to spend here. I don't want to give the ball back to them too soon, so I'm okay with running the ball. Alexander has nowhere to go. He's going to lose 2. So here's a second and goal. Bell is open and he steps out of bounds. Well, we got the 2 yards back, but I hoped he would have had a little bit more. Third and goal from the 7. He got bumped and he can't get there. Should have had a step. Instead he gets bumped on the outside and we're forced to settle for a field goal. Field goal up and good, now 9-3 as we lead this one. And Missouri will have some time to work with. They'll have 30 seconds. We'll have to see if they want to do anything with that. So 30 seconds left. Let's see if they're going to opt to do anything. We'll take a knee. The ball will come out to 25. They're going to line up in the shotgun. They could just run out of this. And they're going to throw into the flat. Run right past him. Steps out of bounds after a 9-yard pickup and 5 yards on the play. Or sorry, 9 yards on the play, taking 5 seconds off the clock. So here's a 2nd and 1. Quick throw. And there's the second timeout for Missouri. Definitely seems as if they're going to try to do something here. Oh, he's getting to field goal range. Obviously, we don't have Harrison Mevis anymore. Picked a 61-yarder early last season. To the outside. And there's another pickup of 7. I just don't want to give anything up too big. I'm okay with having them attempt a long field goal because I don't really trust college kickers. Another one to the outside. And they're just going to keep running that same thing. I don't love man coverage, but we're going to try it. Actually, no, we're not. I don't trust our corners. Now they're into field goal range for sure. Oh, he fumbled! Get the ball, let's go! We got it! Oh, that was huge! Fournette seems to be everywhere for our defense around turnovers whenever we need them. Oh, that's huge! We're just going to run the ball and are perfectly fine with going to halftime. Because this is an amazing first half for us. As Alexander closes out the first half with a 10-yard run. I mean, should we throw this? Let's try it. Why not? It's incomplete. I mean, there's no way we're going to reach the end zone with Nate Johnson. But, I mean, what a first half for us. We lead this one 9-3. Should be 10. The score is not overly impressive, but how about our defense? Holding them to 3 points in the first half. And we could very well have an upset win at Missouri. Obviously, still a long way to go. Still half the game left. But really like the way we're playing, especially defensively. We also get the ball to begin the second half, which is very nice. Especially already having a lead. I'm thinking we need the ball to try to come back. Now we're trying to extend our lead. The return gets up to the 23. Here's a 1st and 10. Alexander with the carry on 1st down. And it's a pretty solid one up to the 28, pick up a 5. Try the option here. Johnson, he's going to turn the corner. If 3, I think that's Skinner, if he was able to hold that block, we'd have a big gain. Unable to, but Johnson picks up positive yardage. And a good run on the read option. Throw a screen out here. Not much space. Gains 3. Not terrible, though. Quincy Skinner with his first catch of the game. Maybe of the season. I really don't throw to him much. Here's Stowers, our tight end, with his first catch of the game. I don't want to throw deep down the field here. Let's try a play action shot. Nah, I don't. Oh, B. Make that catch. Skinner. Oh, nice play along the sideline. I didn't love what I saw, but he was wide open. So I threw it, and a nice completion, and we are moving the football. Throwing it well, but going to go to the ground here. And I should have cut it up the middle. I ran right into him. And a loss of 2. Just don't love anything. We'll dump it out and flat. Oh, nice move. And a pickup of 7. Make it a more manageable 3rd down and 5. I like Sherrill on the left side of the screen if we have time. And we don't. Should have checked the rush sooner. Instead, we're going to have to attempt a 48-yard field goal. This will not be easy. Well, that's going to be close. On the way, and it is... We get that? No, just barely wide. Kicking's kind of tough. Actually, not kind of tough. It is tough. And it's going to stay a 9-3 game. But with the way our defense is playing, I'm not necessarily saying I'm okay with the 6-point lead, but with how we're playing right now defensively, it's pretty good. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go back to the ground. Patterson couldn't quite get there. Carter comes up to make the play. Send a blitz here. Oh, I was right there, but I was trying to get to the other guy. 2nd and 8, still a good stop. Picks up just 2. Really don't love playing man coverage against these receivers, but try it. Oh, get to him. Just able to get the throw off. Bradley Mann with a hit on him. So here is a 3rd and 8 with 3:26 left in the 3rd quarter. I'm not on the right guy. Capers. Couldn't quite get to him. There's Luther Burden over the middle for a 1st down inside Vanderbilt territory to the 38. 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. They'll look to throw once again. Underneath, Patterson will take down Burden after another pickup of 8. Got his first 2 catches of the game on back-to-back plays. Hard to stop him, but we've done a pretty solid job so far. Just hope he's not starting to heat up right now. Here's a 2nd and 2. Over the middle. Broken up, incomplete. Nice hit from Cowan. As we're able to force that incompletion. 3rd and 2. You know, I'm going to send pressure here. Oh, it's an option. Cook's going to keep it. He's got the edge. And Brady Cook is forced out of bounds at the 12-yard line. That's his first carry of the game, 18 yards and a first down. So ball on the 12, first and 10, 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Man, their run blocking has been pretty good. Another 5-yard pickup. Noel up to 67 yards on 16 carries. Here's a 2nd and 5. We'll shift formation. Play clock at 5. We're going to run this to the edge, and we're going to stop in 3rd and 2. They could, again, very well run this. Playing man coverage, sending some pressure. They're going to throw this. Quick throw to the end zone, caught for a touchdown. Now here's where that missed extra point from before comes into play. Unless we can get them to miss one, but I would doubt it. Oh, we blocked it! No way! No way! Everything is bouncing our way this game. We block the extra point, and we keep the game tied at 9. Let's go! Whenever we need something big, our team somehow comes up with it, even though we're Vanderbilt. Return's not great, only up to the 20. But it's still tied at 9. We'll cut this up the middle. Alexander, a lot of space, into the secondary, first down and more. Picks up 14. Don't have to run another play before the quarter ends, but we will. Alexander on the swing pass, and he'll pick up 5 as the third quarter comes to a close. But we are still have a very good chance to potentially win this game. Game tied at 9. Not saying we're winning or anything like that, but tied at 9. Don't love our chances, but I like our chances to potentially have a huge upset win. So we enter the fourth quarter with a 2nd and 5. Underneath, Wiley's got space. And he'll pick up the first down. His 2nd catch. Try a little touch pass here. I believe Micah Bell scored on one of these, but it was closer to the end zone last game. Bell's going to get the edge. Duke tried to juke inside. Gains about 9.5 to make it a 2nd and inches. Alexander, we got stuck on our lineman, and it's 3rd and 1. That's one of the most frustrating things in this game. When you get stuck on your lineman, I want to run this, but I don't necessarily trust it. It is 4-down territory. Bounces outside. We got blocks. We got the edge. And Young headed towards the end zone. Does he have the speed? Yes, he does. And we got a touchdown, and we retake the lead. Let's go. A long touchdown run from Mykylin Young. And he's got 50 yards and a touchdown on 2 rushes today. Make sure we make the extra point this time. It is now 16-9 after a 6-play, 80-yard drive that takes 2:12 off the clock. And we actually have a chance to do this, which is crazy. Did not think I'd be saying that with 7:29 to go in this game. Great kick coverage. They'll get the ball at the 14. That's been a strength of ours throughout this series. Kick coverage has been exceptional. 1st and 10 from the 14. Throw to the outside. There's Luther Burden, his 3rd catch, and somebody's going to break all 3 of those tackles before he's finally brought down. First and 10 from the 25. They will go to the ground. Ran passing with Patterson. Chop him down with Taylor. 82 yards on 18 carries. The good news is, we haven't really led long runs, just a long run of 12. watch them break off a 30-yarder right here, right after I said that. Luckily not, as we'll stop him for a pickup of 4. And here is a 2nd and 6. Gonna send a safety blitz. And I'm gonna, again, use through this guy. Oh, I put him at the wrong spot. There we go. It's gonna go deep down the... Oh, no, wrong guy. I wanted to switch to the safety. Switch to the corner, ran out of bounds. Luckily, Cook misses him. And it's incomplete. So here's a 3rd and 6. Let's get a stop. That would be huge in this game if we can get a stop here. Although I doubt it, because we give up a lot of 3rd down conversions. To the outside, and... Oh, he stepped out! He steps out of bounds. It's 4th and 1, but they're going to go for this from their own 46. They might run this. In fact, I wouldn't be shocked to see them run, especially out of the I formation. It's play action. Cook! He's going down for a sack, and we get the football. Our defense has been everywhere so far today. Prince Colley with the tackle for loss, and we got the ball inside Missouri territory at the 40 with 5:17 to go. Sherrill's wide open. He'll make that catch. And one play, and we're down to the 14-yard line inside the red zone. Going to start to wear down this clock a little bit. Alexander bounces outside. Tries a stiff arm, doesn't really work. And we'll pick up 3. We'll try to see if we can get Bell on this whip route here. If we can, that could be a touchdown. We can. Bell can't turn that corner, but he's got a 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4. Oh, I pressed the wrong play. I wanted the RPO with the slant. Pressured. Johnson, he turns the corner, he's got the speed, and he's got his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. He's the fastest quarterback in the game for a reason, and he shows it there. Nate Johnson with a huge touchdown. He's going to put us up 14 with 3:17 to go. We lead this one 23-9 after a 4-play, 41-yard drive that takes 2 minutes off the clock. Hopefully we force them to return that. Yeah, we do. Kick to the 5. Would like to kick it a little bit deeper. And they'll get the ball at the 20. So 3:13 left. Missouri needs to score twice. They do have all 3 timeouts. And there's a big play to Luther Burden. Picks up 26. That's why I don't love man coverage. We're just too slow, not athletic enough to keep up these good receivers. 1st and 10 from the 46. Underneath. Make that tackle after pickup of not exactly sure the pickup. Don't want to blitz here. Gonna stay in his zone for the rest of the game mostly. Throw the outside. He might have a touchdown. T.O. Weiss forced out of bounds at the 7. We're just pretty slow on the outside. Can't keep up with these receivers, apparently in man or zone. First and goal from the 7. Empty backfield for Cook, although he can run as we saw before. Intercepted! Oh, we pick it in the end zone! Oh, I wanted to stay in the end zone and just take a knee. But a huge interception. Dante Carter with his first pick of the season. And it is a huge pick. Picking off Brady Cook in the end zone. And who knows, depending on what we do with this drive, that may have sealed a huge upset win. Alexander, up the middle, will fight forward for 6. And we can take this to the 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes to go. They need the ball back twice to score 2 touchdowns. Couldn't get the edge. 3rd and 5. Do we throw this is the question. They want us to, and I like the decision. They can stop the clock either way. It would force them to use another timeout, but I think throwing it's the right choice here. Make that catch. Sure, oh, what a catch on the sideline. Wasn't sure if that throw was going to stay in bounds. It does have the clock stopped with him going out of bounds, but I'm okay with that because we send our drive with the first down. Wanted to bounce it outside. I need to stop doing that. I feel like I'm too quick to bounce it sometimes. Here's a 2nd and 12. 1 timeout left for Missouri. Not a ton of space, but he'll find 6 yards, which is more than I thought. You notice we see that play and how it develops. 3rd and 6. They can't stop the clock again. We're going to run this. We had actually a huge draw play run for a pickup of, I think it was like 12 or 13 to steal the game last week. Let's see if we can get another. Alexander, he's got another first down. Cedric Alexander up to the 43-yard line. And all we have to do is take a knee, and we have a huge upset win over number 19 Missouri. Wow, I did not think we were going to be winning SEC games or beating ranked teams in Season 1. But we win this game 23-9. What a performance for us. Nate Johnson, 207 yards, 2 touchdowns. And our defense was insane. So let's take a look at stats from our huge win. Player stats for us. Nate Johnson, 21 of 25, 207 yards, no touchdowns, no picks, but had 2 rushing touchdowns. Cedric Alexander, 19 carries for 90 yards. Nate Johnson, 7 carries for a loss of 5 yards, but 2 huge rushing touchdowns. And McKylan Young, 2 carries, 50 yards, and another huge touchdown. Receiving, Micah Bell leads us in receiving. He's been our leading receiver so far. 6 catches, 69 yards. Junior Charles, 2 for 41. Big catch late. Ethan Carey, 1 for 28. Quincy Skinner, 2 for 24. Darian Wiley, 2 for 10. And a bunch of other guys under 10 yards on either 1 or more catches. Defensive stats, tackles leader, Langston Patterson with 10. Tackles for loss, we had 3 of them. Prince Colley with 1, Damian Riddick with 1, and Bryce Cowan with 1. And sacks, Prince Colley and Bryce Cowan combined for a sack. And Dante Carter with a huge interception in the end zone. The true freshman with a massive interception that essentially sealed our win. Plus, we also had a forced fumble, also forced by Carter. Well, he played a great game. Recovered by Fournette, and we had a massive block extra point by Colby Taylor. So we are now 3-1 after a huge upset win over the number 19 team in the country, Missouri. And maybe they're just not as good. They got destroyed by Boston College last week, and I would say we won this game fairly convincingly. 23-9, win it by 14, and when you look at the way the game actually played out, it looks pretty good. Now the question becomes, could we potentially be ranked in the top 25? It's going to be interesting. The rankings right here, 2-1 teams. There's a 2-2 team, that's Missouri, who's now ranked. Or they'll definitely drop out. But maybe we can sneak in there at the back end between 20 and 25. Let's see, as we advance to next week. Oh no, we got some commits. That's not what you want to see. Some players who might transfer. Not really sure how you get brand exposure up. But I'm sure it'll come as you win games. We actually have a bye in week 5. Well, let's see. Have we made it to the top 25? At the very end, can we get there? No. Louisville is the worst team ranked. Oklahoma's 2-2. Really? And they're in. I mean, they did play Tennessee close. I can understand that. Michigan is ranked at 2-2. We got some other 2-2 teams ranked. So a bunch of undefeated teams. Are we at least in the coaches poll? It would probably be pretty similar, but let's see. No, we're not in there either. But we gotta be close. Now, week 5, we have a bye. I'm thinking that's going to be the next episode of Vanderbilt Dynasty, where we will have our bye week. Oh, and we're going to play Alabama. Oh, boy. Well, we've won 3 in a row. Maybe we can make it 4 in a row with another massive upset win. Who really knows, but that's going to be it for... Did I just see Auburn is ranked 15th? Auburn is ranked 15th. How is that even possible? Auburn is ranked 15. Wow. Because they beat FCS Southeast, Cal, New Mexico, and Arkansas. I think we can beat all 4 of those teams. Not impressive at all. But that's besides the point right now. What does matter is we are coming off a huge upset win the bye week, and Alabama will be next episode of Vanderbilt Dynasty. We'll probably get destroyed, but who knows? Didn't think we'd win against Missouri, and we found a way to in pretty convincing fashion as well. But that's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, turn notifications so you don't miss any other upcoming videos. I do my best to post as often as possible. Let me know in the comments if you have any tips for how I can play better, improve the team, anything like that. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.